What's going on, everybody? Hell broke loose here. I'm on to the topic I referred to in my last video, yesterday evening, and I've got to get to it. I've got to get it done because it's weighing heavy on my mind. Now, being a free speaker, when something enters my mind and I feel like I need to say it, I just get on here and get it off my chest and get it done. But this topic, because of where I want it to go, I have to walk a little bit different walk, and I have problems with that too. Because if I go in groups and call every Republican and Trump the names that they have earned, that's applauded. Those are ad hominem attacks. Oh my. I'm attacking their character. I'm attacking everything about it. But if you do the same on someone who's supposedly on our side of the playing field, but not really. Oh, that's a no-no. The panties twist. Now I like that. But my message is important, and I got to get it out there. Not to convert evil people, but to help any innocent people get caught up in this scam I'm getting ready to speak of. Near Term Human Extinction. It is so vile that every time I see the name Guy McPherson, I get angry. In his own words, he is the originator of this philosophy. All others on earth follow his footpaths. And he's all time got his pants in a wad because people don't say his name often enough, giving him credit. He needs credit. It's the only thing he's in this game for. Recognition. In my corner of the internet, I'm one of the most outspoken people on how we need to fight climate change. I suffer no apologies for attacking moderate Dems, centrist Dems, corporate Dems. If you're a moderate voter, you're a corporate supporter. No way around it. You're a corporate supporter. In the corporate world, capitalism is what's got us on the brink of the worst tragedy we'll know in human history, as long as we can live to tell about it. And it's bad. That's another subject that I covered in my video last night. Go back and check it out. Near Term Human Extinction. I'm going to go into all the ways it's vile. First, I want to cover one thing, and I'll try not to mention this guy anymore. Guy. I'm just going to talk about the philosophy. He claims all the time he's sacrificed more than anyone on earth. More than any soldier that's ever been in battle and got his brains blown out. Lost all these limbs from stepping on a landmine. He sacrificed more than the parents of these soldiers. Oh, he's given it all up. Let me tell you what a sacrifice is. It's something you give up for the betterment of another person. Sometimes in our own lives, we make sacrifices for the betterment of ourselves. But it's not a sacrifice when you choose to step in the only and create this only philosophy that you know is going to receive the pushback from the real scientist. Oh, he's an expert on climate, but he's not a climatologist. It don't matter, does it? It's not a sacrifice when you choose a path that you know may eventually cost you your friends, maybe even your spouse, because you're a stone cold wretched idiot. That's not a sacrifice. Not at all. It's all for the glorification of self. It's psychopathy, which includes sociopathy, because every psychopath is a sociopath also. The main, what to me has always stood out as the main definition of both of them is to have no care whatsoever for the outcome of your actions. That breaks down to not having a conscience. That breaks down to not having any human morals. All right, near-term human extinction. The logic of it. There is none. There's zero logic in it. Makes no goddamn sense. That's it. It defies the human body, mind, and emotions. We all live, except for those of us who know our time's right here, laying on a bed with cancer, or spiraling out of the sky in a jumbo jet or something. You know, we all have the hope we're going to wake up. That's a big deal. That's a really big deal. I know that McPherson don't put that much faith in it, which goes back to another angle of this. He don't really believe what he's saying. If he did and had morals, he'd have never opened his damn mouth. Period. There's no purpose in it. There's no reason for it. There's no reasons for a savings account with this. There's no reason to bother trying to do good and leave a legacy because there's going to be no one to read it. You're not going to help anybody in the future. To sum it up, this philosophy takes away every single fucking reason for living that humanity has. It's immoral. We all lean on hope to some degree. Now, I don't like it that when hope becomes dope, and that's all you got, moving you to inaction and apathy. Somebody else has got it. No, nobody else has got this. We got it. But let me tell you where hope is an instrumental part in human survival. Soldier goes into battle. Let's wind the clock back to Vietnam, where there's a lot of hand-to-hand battle. One-on-one. Looking your opponent in the eye. Not enemy. They weren't our enemies. They got played up to be that. Their opponent. Every young man hitting that battlefield in Vietnam had hope that he'd be with his brothers that night or at the end of the battle. They all know there's a risk going into war. But what if you told them all, once you sign up here, and all ye who go will not come back, and you won't do a goddamn bit of good in the process. You're going to get your ass slaughtered. How many people are going to sign up? Probably only cult followers of near-term human extinction. It's that idiotic. But let's break it down to something with a lot more feeling than that. I've been a father when my 5-month-old daughter was in the hospital. Her mother had fallen, and my baby took a hit on the head. The rescue squad rushed her from Bedford, Virginia to Roanoke. It used to be Community Hospital. We didn't have cell phones at the time. No one could get in touch with me. I walked up the steps of the apartment, walked in the door, and there were several women with my wife. And the look on her face is tattooed in my mind. Now, I gotta watch out, I get choked up here. I said, where is she? I knew something happened. They said Lewis Community Hospital. Bucked the police, put down. I went to the hospital. Found out where my baby was. And sat there, wringing my hands with nothing but hope. Nothing in me but hope. What do you think of people that want to take that hope away? What would you think of a man that walked in to my presence and said, you forget about it. Every baby at 5 months old that hits their head on concrete dies. What would you think about that person? Same thing I do. The other night, another thing I'm gonna cover stuff fast, so I don't make this too long. He was on a podcast. And it got to the point in the podcast where they were taking questions. And somebody asked him a question. An innocent question. About what do you think of the prospects of doing this to fight climate change? Are you crazy? Are you a fucking idiot? I mean, he goes off on this person. Not knowing nothing about him. And if you're watching this, McPherson, I want to ask you. Would you like to have a face-to-face conversation? Are you good at following up verbiage like that? Because I'm excellent at it. Got a life record of it. But you read into that what you want. I'd love to have a face-to-face with you. And with your no income, you managed to get all over the country preaching your doom. You look healthy. Hadn't had a paycheck in 10 years. You gave that up. But you got income. You had net worth or something. So get off the pity pot. I have no hope in redirecting this person's energies. None. Like I said, he's a psychopath. But I'll tell you, I'm going to say one more thing to emphasize how evil this philosophy is in my mind. If we had the choice for Donald Trump in 2020 or Guy McPherson, we'd be way ahead of the game to go with Donald Trump. That's a fact. All right. Innocent people, if you've gotten caught up in this, you want some help, reach out to me. Every time you see Near Term Human Extinction, NTHE, avoid it. It's not worth it. I'm all one for an open mind. But I would never recommend someone use fentanyl off the street. Fentanyl. You got me? Lucy, love you. Later.